Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has to be probably the most shocking statement or announcement that I've seen over the last few months. And it's funny because a lot of people were saying this was never going to happen, me included. I never thought that she would ever leave Twitch, let alone go to another platform, because she herself was making fun of people who were leaving Twitch and going to Kick. But apparently, Ultimate Simp Queen Pokimane has just announced, according to this article from Phantom Pulse, it says Pokimane shocks her fans and announces her move from Twitch to YouTube. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, apparently Pokimane has retired from Twitch and has now gone to YouTube. That means there is going to be such a massive shift in the Twitch platform. All jokes aside, I know she's a mega queen simp. I get that. She has a whole fucking huge army of simps that are going to leave from Twitch to YouTube. I get that too. But nobody can deny her effect on the platform that's about to happen to Twitch. And you just know that the CEOs in Twitch right now are just swinging in the air, mad as hell. So let's get into this article, guys, from Phantom Pulse. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Like the video to push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing to my manga channel. The links are in the description box below in my link tree. I would love to see you there. Now, it says, in a surprising decision that likely left her tier 3 subs devastated, the streamer Pokimane made the announcement on January 30th that she will be departing from the live streaming platform Twitch. Pokimane currently has a massive 9.3 million followers on Twitch and has been one of the most successful female streamers on the platform, raking in millions of dollars ever since she began live streaming in 2013. Now, again, I know what people feel about Pokimane. I feel the exact same way, okay? But let's make it very clear. This woman has a massive following. She has a massive simp army that will throw money at her feet just in the hopes that she speaks to them. Literally, she could degrade them live on stream and nothing will happen. Absolutely nothing will happen. She'll garner more simps the more she degrades them. That's how terrible these people are, and that's how powerful she is on Twitch. The fact that she is leaving Twitch is a massive blow to the company. There is no denying this. And on top of that too, I just know that these simps at Twitch that went crazy for Pokimane, that defended her through and through again, now are swinging in the air because their queen is leaving them. It's just insane to me. It's hilarious, and I can't wait to see what the fallout is at Twitch, because if Pokimane goes, I have a feeling that there's going to be other streamers that are going to leave as well. It says, taking to X to share the news, Pokimane issued a farewell to her fans and critics alike. The end of an era. Twitch has been my home for a decade, but it's time to say thank you for all the memories and love during my League, Fortnite, and Among Us days. This prompted a reply from the official Twitch account on X, confirming that this was indeed a parting of ways. What an incredible journey it's been. We're so proud of everything you've accomplished and what's ahead in the future. Despite being often criticized for her lazy reaction content and dehumanizing attitude towards her simps, it would still seem strange for Pokimane to abandon live streaming altogether. While she didn't state that she was leaving the platform entirely, every indication was that she had plans to move on to greener pastures, and there's been a steady decline in the time that she has spent live streaming over the past year. Well, I mean, listen, she's a multimillionaire. Why would she get I don't understand why people think that she would want to stream forever. This woman is young, multi-millionaire, has, I'm sure, plenty of investments. There's no reason for her to stream past 10 years. I mean, she could just retire right now and live out the rest of her days and have not a single worry for money ever again. She'll have generational wealth for her and her kids in the future or whatever. There's really no reason for her to continue. But the only reason for her to continue is out of ego or out of just the love of it or whatever. I don't think she has a love of it because, let's be real, like the article said, her content is extremely just reactionary, right? She watches other people's content and just sits there. She doesn't even transform it. She doesn't talk about it. Like, I at least try to talk about the articles, give my take on it, and give my input. That's what people really subscribe for and look for. They want to hear my particular take on a subject. This woman just watches a video, literally, and goes, oh, wow. Oh, that's insane. Oh, like one of those, like Sniper Wolf. That's what that kind of content is. So listen, it works, don't get me wrong, makes a lot of money, gets a lot of views, but the only reason it gets a lot of views is because she looks like this. That's the only reason why. If she didn't look like this, that kind of content would not get that kind of views. If she didn't know how to placate to her fans and make them simp for her, they would not get a lot of views. So she knows what she's doing. She knows how to use herself to get what she wants. But at the end of the day, a woman is getting older, her beauty is fading, and even though she looks good now, she's not going to look good probably in the next 10 years, at least not to the level that she she looks good now. So she's gonna have to move on eventually at some point in time, and these simps are going to move on as well. So it says users on X took no time in spreading rumors that she'd be joining Twitch rival Kick, despite her previous statements that she would never take a deal from them due to her morals. Now that's the thing that will confuse me, okay? The whole morals thing regarding Kick. You would never take a deal from Kick, but you probably took a deal from YouTube. It just seems a little strange to me. She's also probably following the fact that Charlie over at Penguin Zero, he recently, I think in the last year, went from Twitch, ended the contract, and went over to YouTube and has been streaming there and having success over there ever since. So she's probably following that mantra because YouTube's a little more free in terms of the streaming. It says this as well was an increase in time spent promoting herself on TikTok, pointing to the likelihood of Pokimane rebranding herself into a social media influencer. This would not be without some irony, as she has been heavily criticized the platform for promoting toxic obsessions with appearance, something she herself could easily be criticized for as well. Pokimane has become rich and famous largely because of her looks, something that less fortunate women can't fall back on when talent or creativity is lacking. This comment right here, this paragraph is exactly my point. This is what I've been saying since the beginning of this video. The only reason she is successful in the kind of content that she creates is because of how she looks. There's nothing wrong with saying that. It's the absolute fact. That is the truth behind her success. She knows it. Everybody else knows it. If she didn't look that way, there's no way in hell she would be where she's at right now. It says in a surprising twist, it has now been confirmed that Pokimane will begin live streaming on YouTube. Pokimane has issued a statement blasting Twitch as a messy platform, undoubtedly referring to their controversial flip-flopping on their artistic nudity policy, as well as their recent statement from CEO Dan Clancy confirming that Twitch has been losing money year after year. Pokimane has not existed online this last decade without causing more harm than her fair share of controversy. Then last year, she was struck with a 48-hour ban on Twitch for streaming the anime Avatar: The Last Airbender to an audience of 25,000 viewers. She also launched a snack line, charging exorbitant prices for what were essentially $4 bag of cookies that you could purchase at your local Costco. Now, the whole cookie thing, I really didn't care about the cookie thing. I thought it was funny at the end of the day because, listen, everybody takes a product and rebrands it. That's just what capitalism is. If you look online, you're going to see a ton of products that are all made from the same overseas manufacturer, and they all have different labels on it, and it's just marketing will determine how much you can charge for that actual product. Because if people buy it up, then the market has spoken, right? The market has spoken. She has a ton of Sims. They're going to buy her cookies. They're going to pay insane money for her cookies. That's just what it's going to be. So I don't really care about the fact that she rebranded cookies. I think that was really a stupid thing to go after her for. But the other stuff, yeah, she's a little bit ridiculous with her content. The fact that she streams anime and all this just basically for free and expects no combat from copyright, I think that's a little bit insane. So it says, whether it's been her willingness to throw out the occasional N-word or insulting her fans for being broke, she has had many regrettable moments. Not least of which are text messages between her and fellow streamer Fedmeister getting leaked. She also issued false DMCA takedowns and even gone to the extent of trying to hide the existence of her boyfriend as to not chase away the most dedicated sim. It really is insane that there is people online that are willing to throw money at this girl because they think she's single, right? Like the whole premise of her being single is why she's able to get so much money. If it is revealed that she has a boyfriend officially, like half of her sims will be gone. It's the most stupid thing. Like, why do these guys do that? Why do you do that? Why do you throw money at these girls hoping that they're gonna like give you attention in a romantic way? Like, that's never gonna happen. These girls know exactly what they're doing. They're taking advantage of you guys, and it's the easiest money for them to make. I swear to God, I wish I was reborn into like a 19-year-old hot chick. I would be a millionaire by 21. I swear to God, I really would. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.